Dixie State women's basketball coach Derek Dawes joining us. Your thoughts of last Saturday's game against Azusa Pacific?
Very disappointing. We couldn't put 40 minutes together in terms of effort and heart and desire. It just wasn't there, which was disappointing after the week of practice we had and the emotional win coming off Cal Baptist. So it was sad. It was not something that our women, they just played below their potential, which is frustrating. But they'll respond, and we'll look forward to this Saturday.
This Saturday you've got the nationally ranked Lopes on their home court where they have not been beaten this year. How has the practice been this week leading up to that ball game?
Practice has been very good, especially considering last week what I just talked about, that drop down in intensity. But this week's been very good, very competitive, very intense. Looking forward to this Saturday. I mean, Grand Canyon is an incredible team, one of the best in the country, and we really don't have anything to lose. We're not expected to win, but in our hearts, we believe that we can. And it'll take an incredible effort and a lot of miracles, but it can happen. So we'll prepare as if it's going to happen.
You took them to double overtime the last time you played here at the Burns Arena. What's going to be a key factor to keep you guys in that ball game and push you over the top for what would be considered an upset win around the nation?
Controlling penetration, keeping them out of the middle, not letting them drive to the hole and just willy-nilly and get where they want to be, but imposing our will on defense on them instead of letting them do what they want to do on offense.
Dixie State men's basketball coach Jon Judkins, your overall thoughts on last Saturday's game against Azusa Pacific?
Not a very good game. We kept saying it was an ugly win. It was, going back and watching film, just into the things that we're good at doing. Screening, defensively, the effort, the energy wasn't there. The good thing out of John is two things are good. One, we won, and two, we finally finished a game. You know, we've been struggling with that. We'll be up 18 points and then win by 5. In that game, it was tied with 2 minutes to go, and we figured a way how to win a game. And out of our 4 losses this year, that's been our crutch right there, is how to finish games. So I was happy that they did that, but wasn't happy the way that we played. I thought Azusa played very well. They outplayed us. We just played good at the end when it counted to get a win.
Flip of the script from the last time you played Grand Canyon. You guys go in with the winning streak and now sits at 6 in a row. Talk a little bit about Grand Canyon and how you hope to make sure that history doesn't repeat itself where your win streak is snapped on the road.
Well, what we just talked about before is finishing games. There's one game was just like that. We were up 15 points, and then all of a sudden the last minute and a half they started hitting threes. They scored like 10 points in 50-something seconds. You know, we still won the game, but we didn't finish very well. We know it's going to be a tough game. We know that we got them at a good time here. They're going to try to get us at a good time there. It's going to be a 1-2 battle like it always has. We've lost there last year on that last second shot. Our guys still remember that. We played in an arena like theirs this year, which is good to play in that New Orleans arena that made us feel kind of like the same. But it's gonna be a tough, fun, physical game, which we know how it's going to be. We just got to be prepared and execute and do better. But they haven't lost at home yet either, too, John. So we're using that to motivate us. Hey, let's go give these guys their first loss at home. It's going to be a fun game, and this is what it's all about. What
scares you about Grand Canyon, player-wise, personnel-wise?
I don't think anything scares me. I mean, they have a very good team. They're quick. They got guys that can shoot, and they got bigs. I mean, they got the full package. There's not one thing that takes away. Where Azusa last week, they had shooters on the perimeters, didn't have a lot of bigs inside, so we could kind of worry about their shooters. These guys got the full package. We got to keep in front of us. That's the one thing that if you say scares you, is just we got to stop penetration. They're so good at getting to the hole and find those open guys. We got to just rebound the ball. They're very, very, I mean, the Killian Larson is a strong kid that rebounds very well. We've got to keep him off the glass and the rest of them. And that's what we did very good the first time we played him.